how to make these amazing cupcakes. They look gorgeous, they taste delicious, and they're actually really easy to make. So these are some of the things that you are going to need in order to recreate these cupcakes. You are going to need a chocolate cake mix, some fresh strawberries, pink vanilla frosting, several different kinds of chocolate bars. You're going to need toothpicks, strawberry sauce, or you can use jam as a substitute. You're going to need a piping bag or Ziploc bag, and several cupcake cases, as well as general kitchen appliances like a mixer or something like that. And now I'm just going to make the cupcakes basically. I'm just going to follow the instructions that are on the cake mix packet, and I'm going to crack some eggs and I have some butter, some oil, some water, and I'm just basically going to mix it all together to make these lovely cupcakes. And there goes the butter. And I'm just going to gently mix it with a whisk. I personally prefer to use a whisk over an electric mixer. It's just much more fun to me. It's just much more like original baking. And here I'm just pouring in the cake mixture, and it actually took me really long to get it out because I didn't realize I could have cut open a larger hole for it to go out easier. But yeah, here we go. And now I'm just going to mix that all together. Adding a little bit of water to make a nice, lovely, chocolatey cupcake mix, basically. Okay, after you've made your mix, you're going to want to take your cupcake case or cupcake tray, and you're going to fill it with your cupcake cases. I have these cute pink ones. And while you're doing this, it's also a good idea to preheat your oven to the temperature that it mentions on your cake box. Next, I'm going to fill up the cases with my chocolate mixture, and it's a general kind of 2/3 of the way filling to make sure that they're nice and even when they come out of the oven and that they look evenly distributed. And this is what they look like. And now you're going to want to put them in the oven. And this is how they looked when they came out. I was quite happy with the result. Now you're going to want to take them out and pop them onto a plate, and after that you're going to want to put them aside for now while we are going to make the chocolate for the strawberries. Okay, now we're going to melt down the chocolate, and I opted for some dark chocolate, and I broke them into pieces into a large bowl. I actually did not end up using the white chocolate, I used milk chocolate instead. But this is just the dark chocolate, and I'm going to melt that over on the stove. Now I'm just taking a pan and filling it up with some hot water. I'm going to put the pan on the stove and put the bowl with the chocolate pieces on top of it. Now we're just going to slowly melt the chocolate down. You want to make sure you do this on a low temperature so that it turns into a nice substance of that melted chocolate basically. And I did the same thing for the milk chocolate as well. Okay, now that you have your milk chocolate and your dark chocolate all melted down, you are going to want to substitute to distribute your milk chocolate into a Ziploc bag, like I'm doing here. Once it's in the Ziploc bag, you want to make sure you push it to the end so that you're kind of making a sort of piping bag. Okay, now you want to take your strawberries out of the fridge and just dump them onto a plate or a platter, and then you're going to take your toothpicks and you're going to stick the toothpick into the end of the strawberry basically. And we're doing this to make sure that when we're going to dip them in the chocolate, you have a nice and easy hold so that you don't dirty up your fingers or something like that. Just sticking the toothpicks into the strawberries, and just now we're going to dip them into the chocolate like we're going to do here. I'm just gently dipping the strawberry into the chocolate, turning it once or twice, dipping off the excess, and then I'm going to make our Ziploc bag piping bag, and we're just going to drizzle some milk chocolate across the strawberry in like a horizontal motion. And that is your strawberry. This is something that I guess you get better at once you practice it a lot, but this was just my first time doing it, and I mean, if I can do it, I'm sure you can do it. You're just going to gently dip your strawberry into the chocolate and drizzle some milk chocolate onto it. It's very easy, and just I think practice makes perfect with this type of thing. And this was the result. These are some of my strawberries. Some of them look kind of messy, but this was the best result I could get, and I'm actually quite pleased with it. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to take our cupcakes and we're going to make tiny little holes in the middle for the filling. So you want to take a knife and cut small little holes inside so that we can put the strawberry sauce filling, or you can put a jam filling, or whatever filling you like, you can put inside. It's also optional, you don't have to do this step. And now I'm going to take my strawberry sauce and gently, basically quite squirt it into the middle, and like so. And then I'm going to push the remainder of the cake on top of it to have a nice seal onto the cupcake, basically. Next up is time to frost the cupcakes. I'm using this pink vanilla frosting and my piping bag with a round nozzle tip, and I'm just basically making a small little dot of vanilla frosting, and that's how it looks. And I'm going to repeat this step with all of the other cupcakes. Okay, so the tutorial is almost done. Now we have frosted our cupcakes, which look like this. They look amazing. And now it's also time for your strawberries to get out of the fridge. You want to take them out and have them all prepared to put the last pieces together. You're going to want to take your cupcake with the frosting on it, and you might want to use a knife or something to set loose the strawberry from the platter, because mine were quite sticking onto the bottom. But then we're going to gently either place the strawberry into the frosting and pull out the stick, and there you have your cupcake. Looks absolutely adorable. I was so happy with the result, because this is the first time I actually tried making these cupcakes, and I think they turned out amazing. And they tasted so good. So yeah, you're just going to repeat that process, take out the strawberries and plop them onto the frosting. So this is the finished result. These are the lovely, lovely cupcakes. They taste amazing. They look so gorgeous and so well made. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This was the first time for me, and I'm really happy with the result. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, and maybe subscribe to my channel, because I will be making many more baking videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in my next video.